As school gets going, both for young kids and college kids, the leader of one university is looking back at his time as his retirement date edges closer. Being president of his alma mater, Richard Myers says there's a lot to be grateful for in our one-on-one conversation. Take a look.
If one word could describe how Richard Myers feels about K-State, it would be vibrant.
It's bittersweet. I hate leaving the vibrancy of this campus. I'm trying to think what's going to replace that in my life if I go back to Northern Virginia.
And that's exactly what he says he's going to miss the most when he retires as president of the university at the new year. But he's accomplished a whole lot as the 14th president since 2016.
Philanthropy. And so when I became president, the goal was $1 billion campaign. They said, well, Myers, maybe you can help us in the campaign. So they raised the goal to $1.4 billion. And just last year, we closed out at $1.6 billion.
Before being president at K-State, he was a 4-star general in the Air Force, also serving as the principal military advisor to former President George W. Bush.
I didn't find it all that different, frankly. I mean, it's a little harder to get 30,000 people at a university all aligned, between faculty, staff, students, alumni, just getting them aligned. A little easier in the military, but once you can work that, and the processes aren't that different.
But that experience has helped him navigate some challenging times as well at K-State, tackling racial incidents over several years, having students call for more diversity and equality.
We're a welcoming campus, so I'd say come join us, come make us better. That's what we can do. We think we provide a really good environment here, and I'm glad they're not satisfied, because we need to keep challenging ourselves.
And of course, leading a university in arguably one of the most challenging periods for higher education in American history.
I mean, handling the pandemic is one thing, putting the team together and handling that, but using that as a springboard to move into the future is what we've tried to do.
A lesson to be improved upon for the future, and he says he will sure miss being in the thick of it.
This place keeps you young. You gotta, if you're gonna stay up with the crowd here, you gotta be on your toes.
But he's got grandkids to do that now too.
Yeah, so as much as he is excited to go back and see his grandkids and be with his family and his children, he also says that he is very excited to be back on campus, or to be on campus as he finishes this out, as more students are back on campus. When I was going into his office to interview him, it was really fun to see so many students walking around, going to their next classes. All that vibrancy that he was talking about was definitely there, and so he is definitely glad to be a part of that as he closes out this chapter. Now, President Myers will retire at the end of this calendar year, so he's still got a little bit more to go, and the Board of Regents will announce details on the search for his replacement at a later date.